All right, everybody, what's up? This is the last two comics for last week. In fact, this one's quite older. I never did a video on it. I just read it with this one. So maybe I'm just going to start doing it that way. I don't know. We'll see. But regardless, both these are pretty good. This turned out to be a good way to do it anyway. So this is Go-Go Power Rangers number 24, and this is Power Rangers number 44. So how this works, this used to be quite different. So this used to be like this was way in the past, like right when the team was first starting out, and this was the current team, like where they're at in the story. I mean, the place takes place during Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, regardless, but they take place at various points in the series. It's hard to explain. They fill in gaps, but they do it in a modern sense. I wish they just retell the whole story, but it is what it is. Both books are at Lord Zed now. This book takes place when Jason, Zach, and Trini were still on the team fighting Lord Zed. This takes place when Rocky, Aisha, and Adam were on the team. So they're two different points in a time period that are just about the same. By the way, I like these chromium covers they do. And I want to point out that all of the paper is really nice, like this nice matte paper. Unlike Marvel Comics, who don't give us anything. They give us like a bunch of fluting paper. They make their comics as cheap as possible. Whereas Boom Studios, a small studio, actually gives a quality product, and they have a much smaller print run. It just kind of says something. So anyway, Go-Go Power Rangers number 24 was pretty nice because it focused on Bulk and Skull, and they're doing this Ranger Station YouTube channel. And the whole point is I'm trying to blow their channel up, and they get to a point where they can, and they're up here, like this is where they would have been filming for their channel. They would have put this video up, and they would have been huge, because look, that's a spectacular view. But that's not what happens. They end up going and saving these kids who were stuck behind this fence and were going to get killed, so they wouldn't help them instead of making money. It was just a nice little story for them. It seems like this is kind of a side issue, but the art was really cool, and it was cool like them fighting around the chaos, them running around by the monster and the Mega Thunderzord were fighting was pretty cool. Just a fun little issue. Nothing really major happens in it. This issue has the Power Rangers who were fighting that dog guy, and he was about to beat them. As you see right at the beginning, something happened with Tommy like 2 issues ago. He was out of commission. He separated them from him, and he's about to take them out. And all of a sudden, like the Omega Rangers show up, and they just kind of just beat him down in 2 panels. They catch him off guard, and they end up putting him in a containment thing. Because what's going on is Zach, Trini, and Jason have taken off. They're working for one of the Morphin Masters. They're kind of like the gods of the universe. And that's to capture people that have been infused with Morphin Grid powers, because Shattered Grid kind of screwed everything up, and they're taking care of that. They left. See, the regular Rangers don't know what happened to them. They think they're off in some other country doing the peace conference thing, when really they got all their memories back from Shattered Grid. They didn't get their memories back, so they can't tell them what's going on. So it's funny, like they just saved their lives, and the Power Rangers come up and they're like, "Yo, what's up, man? How you guys doing?" And they just bounce. And they didn't want to do that, but they had to do it. So what was cool was at the very end, Jason's mad because he saw that they almost got killed and Earth almost got taken over. So they decide, you know what, we're just going to go take Lord Zed out. We're going to go take care of this problem right now, and then we don't have to worry about the Earth. So they assault the moon base. What was really funny was when they drop down on the moon, they see Rita's palace. And so if you didn't know what's going on, Power Rangers is based on the Super Sentai series over in Japan. And on Rita's palace, it says Bandora. I think Bandora's Pals or something. Because I think that was her name in the Japanese show, was Bandora. And when they drop down and say, "What's a Bandora?" which I thought was kind of funny. I don't think they've ever said that the entire time in the regular series. So that was just kind of a funny joke. But the issue ends with them about the fight. And I'm guessing the next issue will be a conflict between the two of them. It'll be interesting to see what happens. I like the direction that the series has been going in for a while. I did not like the previous run, whatever it was called, Beyond the Grid. I didn't care for that. I'm glad that they're back to the Mighty Morphin team. And ever since they've done this, this has been pretty nice. It gives you a reason to buy both books. You don't need to buy both books. Well, I'll take it back. Originally, you could have read this book and been fine without reading this one. But now, just reading this one without this one and vice versa, it's kind of pointless. Now, you could just read this book, the Mighty Morphin book, and just be fine. But you kind of do need to read both books to really get the full picture of the complete story now. I know a lot of people don't like that. I don't mind it because both books are good, so it doesn't bother me. Anyway, like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.